Alright, hello, and welcome back to Lich Talk. It's been a bit since I've uploaded. Not that long, not 14 years, but it's been a few weeks. Not a month. Anyways, some of that was just kind of like taking a break, just a little break, and then I started playing this game, Warriors Abyss, and it has been, well, it has been. So today was an update to this game, where they added a new feature called Transcendence, where it just kind of buffs every character. We're not gonna get into all that. I'm gonna try one character with his buff, Transcendence. I was basically, for the longest time, putting off recording because I wanted to play through all of the characters, which I would say I'm close to halfway. I'm at minimum a fourth of the way done with using some of these characters and making a little tier list and all that stuff. But then this guy, with his Transcendence, is so, just on paper, seems really broken. No. Let's go back to the Hall of Bonded Souls. So if we take off Transcendence, it doesn't really do anything to his emblems, but his traits, his original traits, like his unique one is uses, increases the symbol gauge by 15% for every Sonata emblem, and then slightly increases his moveset charge when you inflict a wound, which is serviceable. It's very good. And then his weapon effect, it makes it more likely to find talent emblems, and then increases your charge for Musu and a symbol when you level by 50% when you level up, which is okay. And then his unique tactic when he is an allied unit, a summonable unit, is just status infliction for strategist emblems, which is great, really good. It's not that phenomenal, but it is good, and having guaranteed status infliction on enemies is great. But when we upgrade him, that now goes from strategist to Daimyo to those emblems, which is not too many of those. But then his personal trait, because I don't think anything happens to his weapon. Yeah, his weapon stays the same, but his personal trait, Sonata's Ingenuity, he now, on top of a symbol gauge increasing by 15%, now Muso gauge increases by 15% for every Sonata emblem, which there's not too many of, but enough that this could be pretty wacky. But the thing that is, in my opinion, so broken, and probably the best trait, I can't imagine something being better than this, maybe, but makes all unlocked formations available for use out the gate. I know this is a kind of out of nowhere video, just and there's no context, but I don't really care to play through the game like on a brand new file and struggle with that and record those. I kind of wanted to get all the characters, and I was like, well, let me play all the characters to get like a feel for them first, and then we can do like a ranking, all that stuff. And I've been doing that, but I think what I'll do, I don't know what I'll do, but I just wanted to play with him because I enjoyed him when I first played through him. Played with him. Just gonna go on with that mini stroke, but he was great when I first played as him. It's been like a week or so, but he was pretty phenomenal. But this seems really broken. Basically, I've been trying to get everybody's weapon, and anytime I get somebody's weapon, or either through a run or buying it, I try to use them when they have that little blue symbol on them, that blue symbol in the top right of their portrait. And I've only been doing traversal level 1 because some of these emblems, not too many, but some of them, some of these characters, just getting through traversal level 1 have been a chore. I'm looking at you. And then some other ones, but they've gotten buffed. But so I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna let's do traversal level 2. Each traversal level, it gets harder. Oh, I can go all the way up to... Oh yeah, I forgot that was part of the update. Because it used to be, if you cleared the game, didn't matter who you cleared the game with, on a regular playthrough, everybody could go into traversal level 1, and you just start there. Then you had to, I believe, for each individual person, go through traversal level 1, and then 2, then 3, 4, 5, and then 6. But now I think it's changed it, so now as long as one character has gone through whatever traversal level, beaten it, it's now unlocked for all characters. But we'll just do traversal level 2. Oh, this is gonna be great. So this is a roguelike, where each run is technically different. You're trying to make a build. There's different things. This is probably gonna be a fairly long video. Because they've also updated these, I believe, or they've changed them. What is this? Actually, I don't think that's changed. Damage conversion. Has that always been a thing? Occasionally negates damage when you are hit by an enemy. Oh, that's definitely different. Oh wow, they moved what? They've moved free movement to 14. Oh, this is gonna be cracking up its mind. Double Musu gauge. I don't think. Oh whoa! Oh, duration and then charge back. So I feel like these are all fairly similar. So the whole point of each run is basically just to get to the end of it. There's 8 phases per section, and then there's, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 sections, and on the 8th phase is a boss, and then after that 4th sections there's 2 bosses in a row. And the whole point is to defeat Goma, and obviously, spoiler alert, that's who the big boss is. Obviously, if you were playing through this on a fresh save file, it's not going to be as easy because you only have like a select number of heroes unlocked, so you can't really get good builds going and synergy and all that stuff. So your goal is to kind of get a lot of these emblems and to make a build based off of these emblems in the bottom here. So we got this one right here is Vigor. Don't know why it's a fist. Then we got Skill, the little slash attack. I like that symbol. Then we got Strength. Again, I don't know why Strength is a shield. I think Strength and Vigor should switch. Vigor should be a shield and Strength should be a fist, but I don't really get the whole thing. Weird. Speed, obviously, is that. The book is Muso, so anything dealing with your Muso. And if you know anything about Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, all the Muso games, Fire Emblem Warriors, I know a lot of people don't like those. Gundam, what's that one called? Is it just Gundam Warriors? Yeah, I think it's just Gundam Warriors. Pirate Warriors, all those. Then we got Charm, which affects everything to do with the summoning thing, all that stuff. Then we got Fire, Ice, Wind, Bolt, and Slay. And these all have different effects that they confer. We'll just get into it. And this dude, I thoroughly enjoyed using him the first time, but with Transcendence, that's gonna be broken. Okay, so we're immediately gonna go. We're just gonna go and pick the best. Well, one of the best. It's I would say it's up there. Increases the Muso attack. Oh, there is another one. What's that one called? This one. This one helps when you're in your assemble gauge. is we have the numbers at the bottom, right in the middle of the screen. 1 through 6, that's summoning people, all your allied units up to 6, but you can have more than that. But only 6 that you have access to. And then the bar above those numbers is your symbol gauge, and when that's full, you can unleash it and do the big, powerful thing, and that's usually how you attack and defeat bosses relatively quickly. So it's increased to 20. I believe 20 is right. It might be 20 because of the book I had that I didn't go over. You can re-roll. You can also go in and see all the people you have available. But there's no reason to re-roll on your first tree, because I think the first tree is always a generic tree where it has all the characters. So I always like to get skill, because getting skill right here, it'll unlock getting 1 unlocks your combo, so it'll unlock up to 4. Well, he already has skills, so I don't have to really worry about that, but I want to give it to 4 to get all of my combo unlocked. Right there at the bottom, hyper attack and the hyper combo. But see, this guy, you know what? I'm gonna pick him because he's just that dude is a really strong allied unit. He what does he do? He decreases the enemy's defense, which is always great. We're gonna go a win. This is gonna be very interesting. Let's see how I can do this. Okay. And if you know anything about Muto games, it's all about, you know, getting big kills and, you know, being one person that defeats thousands of enemies. I think I'll get Charm. Get this. Ooh, that's another one. She's fairly good, but there's a better version of what she can do. But I kind of want Charm. I'll get her. Probably won't use her on my team for too long. Each character, what is it? So, like, he has his so his summoning skill is when you summon the character, and that is when you attack, the character portrait will light up. If you attack and then hit like that, so you attack with square and then go into a combo, it'll do that. And with samurai warriors, which is what this guy is, you can do triangle, which is their hyper attacks. And then once it's highlighted, you just keep holding it, and then it'll summon that character and they'll do some effect. The other thing, their unique tactics are not available until you fill out their conditions. So for her, I need 10 charm and then 3 more way characters, or 2 more way characters, 3 way characters, but she is a way character, so when you get her, you just need 2 more on top of that. And then she already has charm, so you just need 9 more to be hers. His, you need 5 strategists and then 2 Western region characters. Again, he starts with those 2 traits, so you just need 4 and 1. But his is not. What is he? Bolt. What is he? Bolt. Ooh, actually, I do want to go Bolt. So each character has different emblems and effects. So good. So good. Yeah. And Bolt has this guy. So this guy, which he's a torchbearer. So I already have a torchbearer, which is great. So I like people that have unique tactics where it's like whatever emblem gets 100% attack when attacking barriers, so barrier damage, but you don't really notice barrier damage unless it's a big boss, which we won't know until we fight the first one in phase 8. I'm gonna take this guy. This is gonna be real good. These here are okay. Yeah. Take this guy. We'll get strength, and hopefully I know I will. I'm definitely gonna confuse strength and vigor. I'm gonna say the wrong words. So in my opinion, the Samurai Warriors usually have a better hyper combo. I'm gonna turn that down. A little too loud for me. I don't know if it's too loud on the capture. Yep, certain maps, you'll have missions. If you complete them in the time frame, you'll get a treasure. Let's take Vigor, interrupting. What was I saying? Oh yeah, most Samurai Warriors, or Samurai Warrior characters, have a hyper attack, so you can use triangle to do their own combo. And they, from everyone that I've used so far, is always their better option to pick. Oh, we get Tears of Blood. That can be like Tears of Blood. It can be Formation. It could be Karma Embers, Tears of Blood, or that bottom right corner thing that looks like a, you know, sack with gems flying out of it. And then you have the next one where it's a little fire symbol. Those are Karma Embers. Yeah, Karma. I want to keep saying karmic. Karma symbols. So in this case, I could always I'm not gonna re-roll because it's a generic tree that just has everybody. I think we'll pick him just for the emblems. So it'll a lot of times kind of depend which character. You're not really picking the character based off of their unique traits. You're picking them based off of the emblems they provide. Sometimes you kind of want to aim for one of the, you know, you're gonna pick that character because it's gonna boost other things, but it's whatever. So what details if a thing's gonna have a mission, because I didn't bring it up last time, is this, right? It shows a little treasure symbol next to it. We'll do that one. That one can always have a weapon. Ooh. This can always happen at the start of a phase. That I know of right now, there is one, if not two characters that make these appear more frequently. And these can always change. What is it called? It's like Memories of the Dead, I believe. And this can change. And in this one, we can either increase our Tears of Blood by 3,000 or our crystal beads by 1. And we're gonna do that. Crystal beads allow you to use a tree more than once. Love you so much. And then this mission can always usually beat a certain amount of enemies in a time frame. Sometimes it can be defeat a boss in a time frame. And usually, from what I've noticed, the Samurai Warriors, their hyper combos are usually the same until they're until 5. Their combo 5. That one's usually unique, but it's usually like combo 1 is that, and then combo. Oops. Same thing for combo 3, and then combo 2 is a charge, and then combo 4 is also a charge. Some kind of change, but got more Tears of Blood. Hey, we got that thing for free. Ooh. Yes, so we're definitely taking this guy. Oh wow, I don't have. Yeah, we'll take him. I don't really want to. We got just the everybody tree. King Cauldron, which is great, where you can use your Tears of Blood to buy stuff, buy more characters, all that stuff. Not worth it right now, we only have 4,000. But we're gonna take Fire. Fire is always a good one, especially for a Sonata. For a Sonata character. But I was making a little tier list, grading them. F through S. What does this do, Master? I mean, he theoretically could be good. You know, this could be... So we can go in here and it's a much smaller one. I want to see if I can get him or him. I'll reroll twice. We got 1, 2. Yeah, tell me. Always a good one. I'll increase. Oh, 1 more. Hey, see? 1 more is the charm. I'm gonna take that. You know what? We're definitely gonna use that crystal. Probably not 100% wise to do it now. What did we do the last one? We'll take this. I don't think I'll use him, but he does have the unique tactic to do increased barrier damage with flame attribute. Gives me flame. Okay, so now have more characters. So your 1 is good. Let's put you here. And quite frankly, these the positioning doesn't really matter. It does, but doesn't. You get certain treasures, which again we'll get to that after the first boss, and all that stuff that it can affect. And this one is one of the more broken ones, so every slot increases that summoning, the summon skill by 50%. Not all formations do that. This dude's just really broken. Sometimes you want to rearrange it. So, you know, if, like, oh, I can do combo 2 better, and then I can summon Yukimura there easier. And I'm going to put it, you know, summon 2. Oh, I always say it. His name is so long. Oh, hey, got another memory of the dead. Oh, okay, we're on phase 7, so after this we'll go to a boss. Summoning cooldown by 10. Yeah, let's do that one. So all the other ones are kind of irrelevant. What is that character's name? Takakage. Magic. And Hobo Yakawa? God, it's like a whole sentence. I like him at the front because I can then, like on a symbol gauge, he'll be the first thing that comes out and decrease the enemy's defense. Of course, with the boss's defense. Yeah, let's see, this tier 5 is great. Stuck on the freaking pillar. What the hell? Look at these groupings and then. I'm trying to remember what I rated this guy. You're the taking into account. Oh, I do. Okay, I'm really glad I got the Sonata. Completely already forgot that he gets buffed. Or his Musu gauge and a symbol gauge increases for every Sonata he has. How many Sonatas do we have? 4. That's a 60% buff. It's not bad. Not bad. Would you look at that? I think I'm gonna take this guy because he has charm and fire, and I like those the most. So for samurai warriors, all you really desperately need to get in terms of skill is up to 4 to get all 6 of your move slots unlocked, so you can summon 6 characters. For For Dynasty Warriors, you need at least 8 to get EX attacks, which kind of helps them because they don't have hyper combos. I mean, this still is good to aim for, but it's not desperately needed for Samurai Warriors. Strength, you want to at least get 1. I say strength. Vigor, you want to get 1 to interrupt charge attacks. And then speed, you at least want 1, so while you evade, you don't get hit in that evasion. Not who did I get here? I got him. Symbol gauge, 20%. Nah, that's kind of fun. So it's relevant because you have the support heroes here. You automatically get their emblems. So the charm, the fire, you get all of that regardless of if they're in the formation or not. But they have to be within the formation to get the effect of their unique trait. If they're not in the formation, you don't get that unique trait. And if you look at Sasuke here, he has a little sword next to him, right? With that thing? That means that his summoning skill has been buffed, because he met the condition. None of them have it right now, but there's usually a little purplish scroll that'll appear right below it, unless they change the location of it. It'll appear right here when that's unlocked, so you don't have to always highlight the character. I think we're good. Let's fight the first boss. Here we go. First boss at 30 minutes. If I wasn't yip-yapping my mouth. Onigashira. No, that's Kashira. Yeah! You can just start right there. When the bosses grow yellow, you want to do a combo on them. And it breaks their gauge faster. Ow! When a boss is down, when the barrier is broken, you unleash symbol gauge, and then go hand. Just like that. If you're lucky, you don't have to, while your symbol gauge is active, if you do the Musu attack, it does like a huge big explosion. We'll most likely see that later. Okay. So these are treasures. I know some of them have gotten buff. I know one in particular, the Imperial Seal. Seal, I don't know why I said it like that. But these are all fairly good. This one I would imagine is a slight bit better on higher traversals, where you're taking more damage. I don't know if they changed it, but I don't know when it starts. I can't even look at traversal 2. But you know, you don't heal when you level up. Right now we heal when we level up. Oh, we also have, I just noticed, way more HP now. Our max HP I think was 256, and the 4 new characters that were introduced with this huge update, I guess, increased our HP. That's cool. This one's always great, especially early on. Getting 3 crystal beads but lose all your tears of blood is really good because 5,000 is absolutely nothing, and it's a good trade-off. This one increases heroes, so instead of having 3 to pick from at a crystal sapling, you get 4 to pick from, so that's also really good, and then increases our tears of blood as well. I think I'm gonna pick this one. If we had like closer to 10,000, I would pick this one. But I think this one early on is a great one to pick. And then we go to Biome 2, Region 2. I don't know what these are called. Glacial Wilds. This is where it usually kind of steps up. Well, actually, this would be the second time I've played on traversal with a character on traversal level 2. The first one was Gong Ning. Boy, that guy is great. This game came out in February, I believe, of this year, and it was just one of those like, do we really want to buy it? And every time I look at it, it's always on sale for $20. It's just like, do I really want to? Ooh, Western region. I'm gonna pick, yeah, let's pick her. No. Usually I don't want to use my crystal beads on a regular crystal sapling. I want to use it on ones that have, you know, a more narrowed view of characters. As I was saying many minutes ago, what the hell? I made an Excel spreadsheet for the grading rubric for all of the characters, kind of gauge them. And now with Transcendence, you know, being able to transcend a unit, it really changes things. I don't think it changes where I'd place him, but I think I'm just gonna have another tier list of where they rank with Transcendence. I just wanted to play as him, because I just wanted to see how absolutely broken it is. To have that little bit of buff to his Musu gauge, which is a phenomenal Musu attack, and then his Art of War treasure. So good. This guy's great, because he's one of the few ways for certain characters to get an attack buff, because this just applies to everybody. Just a 5% attack buff for every charm, which is always great to have. But I don't really think I need that. And I'd rather get... Muso is good to get, but I'd rather get more charm, but also fire. You know what? We're gonna waste one here. Ooh. Nobunaga. See, like Nobunaga, he gives a 70% buff to all Oda emblems. And then Cao Cao is 70. I don't know Oda's because I didn't look, but I did look at Cao Cao's, and his unique tactics is buffed with Transcendence to include defense. So it's now 70% to attack and defense. So I'm kind of hoping, I'm kind of hoping Liu Bei's buff is better, because right now I think it sucks. It's good for Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. Like, those two get a good attack buff. Like, phenomenal. But Liu Bei doesn't get an attack buff, because if you're using him, you don't get the unique tactics. So hopefully he gets buffed to... But it is weird that I got 3, like, clan leaders. Faction leaders? Let's say faction leaders. We don't want to use the word clan. I'm a little weighted. Just a little weighted. Oh, wow. Well, no, I don't really care about that. Talent is good. He does increase talent. Totally forgot about that. Not much else that this was... these are you know what? I'm just gonna take Liu Bei for the increased charm. Do I really want to waste all my No, I don't want to waste my... Let's get a mission. A mission. My, back to the tier list thing. I made a spreadsheet. I have 6 criteria that I'm grading. How strong their emblems are, how strong their traits are, how strong their build potential is, how good their moveset is, how good their Muso is, and then the overall enjoyability of using the character. And it's a ranking F to S, and then I kind of have given each each letter a number. So S is 6, and then it goes down to F being 1, and then I average all those together, and then that's the overall ranking. I have tweaked it because some people were getting a little higher than I really think they should be. This guy, I don't remember, I'm pretty sure I gave his traits like an A or B. I don't remember. And his build potential was definitely S. I can't imagine it to be anything lower than S. His emblems were also S. Let's take... traits were A. In Transcendence, his traits are an S. But without Transcendence, I don't think it deserves to go any higher than that. Ooh, Sima Shao, Space Shredder. Ooh, we got a weapon. See? So worth it coming this way. KG, KG, right? KG Meta. Let's take him because he has more emblems. No, I don't. I have 3 wind. We go that way, but we could potentially get another weapon. Yay! Let's take another weapon. Weapons are my friends. Yeah, and then his moveset. I'm gonna give his moves. I think his moveset is A, but I think most. I don't know. There's a lot now. It's just like my criteria for ranking movesets is, does it keep the character mobile? And is it like a radius around them? Are they able to attack multiple enemies in a vicinity? Because as it gets into higher traversals, I've gotten to higher traversals, the highest one I've gotten to is 2. I guess technically 3. Mystic Speed. People knock. Ow! Fuckers. You know, you're gonna be taking more damage, so you want to be able to be mobile. You don't want to be locked down. And there's some characters that, oh boy, they are not mobile at all. You're attacking with them and they just stand in place. Like, cool, great. What am I, standing here like a goddamn punching bag? So weird. Ooh, we got some. Hey, look. No, but you know, we're gonna take him now. Let's just take him now. Ooh, I don't know. When it makes the sound and it has all this lightning, it's a danger zone. I'm almost positive I've gotten into a danger zone. All danger zone means is you have a higher enemy count, and starting the third, either the third, specifically the 4th, but I don't know if it's starting the 3rd, but definitely by the 4th region or so, you have to kill like 1,000 enemies. Which for somebody like him, good characters, not all that difficult. But for other characters, very difficult. So, and then for when it comes to their Musu rating, what is it? Kind of it's almost the same as their moveset rating in a sense, but I think it should be tiered differently because some people don't need to rely on their Muso, and some people do. And I don't think it's necessarily a negative to have to rely on your Muso, as long as you can get to it quickly, and it's a good Muso. Vis-a-vis Harakuni, with a slightly stronger enemy. Well, defeat a slightly stronger enemy. Not a Kuni, it's Oichi. It's the girl. It's Nobunaga's sister. I believe it's his sister. Oichi. We're gonna take this. Anyways, she has like chakras or whatever. I did not like using her. She was so slow, but she is better and objectively than some people. But when I first used her, she was not all that fun to use. But her Muso attack was phenomenal. Oh, it's so good. It was phenomenal. He's not. No, he's not. We'll take him. I guess his thing is online, but nobody cares about that. I'll take some fire. I guess we'll take the danger zone. We'll get some sped. There's some people with their Muso, like unless they buffed it, you and Xiao's Muso. Oh my god. You and Xiao's Muso was doo-doo butter. Oh my god. And his whole traits are geared to like increasing his Muso faster. Granted with graces that I think are pretty lackluster. With graces with emblems, the grace emblem, which is not all that great. Not all that great in my opinion. But then his Muso is like so small, the radius was tiny, tiny, tiny. You could get like a maximum of like 20, maybe 40 kills, which is abysmal in terms of Muso attacks. Like, I don't think there's a single person that has a worse Muso attack. Maybe some that are more situational. Maybe like, what is his name? Dong Jiao, that big guy. He throws cannons. Like that's his attack pattern. And so his Muso is just him chucking cannonballs. Let's take speed. It's just chucking cannonballs. But it's decent enough that you can, whoa, what's going on over here? It's decent enough that if you position yourself, it can still get a lot of kills. Yan Xiao's, doesn't matter how you position yourself, the enemies can be up your ass and you're still killing like maybe 5. It's not all that great. Ooh, see, this is one of the stronger. This is one of the newer characters, Momiji. Independent, Master Archer, Shinobi, and Grace. I guess we have more Graces. We have Master Archer's finally getting some use. This Master Archer was kind of garbage as a trait. I mean, as an emblem, as a possession. Increases attack by 5% for every speed emblem. So she is now the equivalent to what that other guy was, Motonari Mori, where for every charm you got 5. And she's the only way, it's only charm and speed that confer a 5% attack buff. I don't know if it's going to be buffed with Transcendence, but like there is, you know, one for strength, one for vigor, one for wisdom. We have that guy, this guy, but it's only by 3% and not 5, which is weird. I don't know why they gotta do my guy, but then again, I guess if it was 5, you'd be really, really strong with his, because he's already weakening their defense. What is his name? He's a Wu Zhao Tai. He does 3% for every strength emblem. I don't know who does it for vigor. Another skill, that's the other one. I don't think there is one that does it for skill. Could be wrong, but I don't recall. But anyway, we're gonna take Momiji. This. I'm gonna add her. Just somebody like this, like he's not doing anything for us. He was just there. She eventually could theoretically do something for us. I mean, increasing our attack by 50% during the symbol is really good. There's no reason not to have her. He's good. Oh, I need to start taking some thunder. We'll go this way. This one has ice, I know, even though I just said, well, thunder. We need to take more bolt. But also, more way isn't too bad. Don't really care about sin spawners. They're okay. Like, at least in the traversals that I've done. But ow. She has deadly bullets under a different name. Excuse me. Bling. Like, a Muso should be able to kill, especially in a horde of crowd, like a big crowd like this. You should be getting lots of kills with your Muso. Let's do. Oh, and then I ran right into it like an idiot. Like an idiot. We'll see if I do something. I had a thought about higher difficulty. I don't know what the thought was. I'll realize it later. Bop, 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 bop. No. Yeah, Muso's, like, to get S tier, your Muso has to be phenomenal. Which I would say his is very phenomenal. And if it's not great, it's something that you can spam with your traits, and I think that gives you an S. So. Well, how lucky can you get? See, like his, I think goes as, especially, well, in Transcendence, it's definitely. You're a top man. Get out of here! Get out of here! There's one more. What the hell, game? Where are you going, my guy? He's stuck on a ledge there. Over here watching him, now watching what I needed to do. No, he's still stuck there. The poor guy. He's bugging out. Here, let me help you. He's trying to get away from me, that's what it was. He was like, oh crap, he's coming. No. I'm gonna take him just because it's way. Well, I also kind of need speed too. Now let's fight the second boss. We are on the second boss, and it's already 50 minutes. Oh, it's great. Whoa! Gotcha, bitch! Whoa! The dark practice. I wasn't planning for you to do that. Get down! Oh, just look at this character. Where am I going? If my character isn't a fucking idiot. Probably gonna. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna do our Muso attack and waste that. When I say waste, it's not that much of a waste. I always like to try to defeat it. This thing is such a long enemy. There's no way I was gonna let that thing, at 50 minutes, let that thing get another freaking phase. Okay, so makes all unlocked formations available for use. This is completely worthless to pick with him Transcendent and all, because he already has that, so that would be pointless. I guess you'd pick that to make the run harder, quote unquote. The bow, I've only ever picked it just to pick it. Supposedly, yeah, it's just towards that. Supposedly, this is fairly decent on higher traversals. I don't know. Again, I've only ever done traversal level 2. These are good. I never really picked. Oh wait. Oh this. Oh, this got buffed. Because I'm almost positive it did not give you Karma Embers for every 50 enemies defeated. So they give you even more reason to pick this. Okay. I'm pretty positive that wasn't there before. Because it used to just be... No, because it used to be a negative. It was... Or maybe I'm thinking of... I think I'm thinking of something else. Anyways, I don't know. I feel like there was a negative with this one. But yeah, there's no reason not to pick this one. It's the best of the options. Now, if we weren't using Masayuki Sanada, I would say Art of War is probably better. Because that one's always kind of a gamble. We got 3 Vigor, which I don't want. I mean, it's great. It's whatever. I think it's better than Strength. Getting up to 5 Strength is decent. Charm, Wisdom, Skill. Those are always the ones I want. So. Yeah. I keep, my god, I am all over the place. I can go remember that later. Decrease it. 3 phases. Said pick this one if we were closer to the boss, but let's take Fortune. Or Future, whatever it said. And we got 3 crystal whatevers. Let's find out what I'm using here. See, I gotta remember who all is come on, you can get it. Who all is the Master Archer? There's only one other person that I know is the Master Archer. His name is Yahoo Yun? Is that the person I'm thinking of? The guy that actually has a bow. So, bop, 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 bop. That's what a Mushu should. It should be all-encompassing. It should be a good radius around the character. It should be fun to use. Or it should it should be mobile. So if it's not all-encompassing, it should be very mobile. You should be able to you know, just do a lot of stuff. I have all 3 houses? I don't think so. Here's Thunder. Charm. She's good, but we're gonna take Hideyoshi. He's not my favorite in this game. I think he's a little lacking in this game, but he is my favorite Samurai Warriors. I freaking love. Was this Thunder? Yeah, let's take... Oh, hold on. I need Thunder for this. So I need 2 more Thunder. Yeah, we're gonna waste 2. We're gonna use 2 here. Increases attack by 100% for heroes with the Might emblem. See, that really makes Might characters a little stronger because now they have. But usually, most people that have Might have a unique skill that gives them a 10% per each Might. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick her. This guy's good. Because he gets 2 wisdom, which is going to be real great with the Thunder, and he's really good with Shu emblems. Get that status infliction, and then also an attribute attack by 50%. Oh, so good. I'm gonna use one more. This guy, ugh. I mean, look at his face. I hate his face. I think his face is irritating. He's the only one. So I've beaten the game with, or traversal level 1 with Yuan Shao. It was a struggle, and I relied heavily on summon skills. I still think Yuan Shao's the weaker of them because this guy at least can do something. He is buffed with Transcendence, but he also sucked. And he has everything going for him to boost his Mushu, and his Mushu attack is serviceable. Like, you're getting a lot of kills. It's a 4 movement, not with him, but he sends out a group of enemies, and they do a good amount of damage forward, but he's, I don't like him. I don't like him. Oh, well, Rachel's back. Wait up. Oh, no, that's gonna... let's re-roll one more time. Oh, hey, would you look at that? We got that. And you and Shao there, very briefly, was the one on the left. The guy that's all gold. I don't need more. Thunder. Guess we'll go bigger. Oh my god. I've been watching. He's a relatively, from me anyways, but from what I can tell, at least YouTube-wise, he's a fairly newer YouTuber, but Rogue Dubz. Definitely go watch him. I don't know if it was him, like watching one of his videos. I don't know if it was one of his videos. I know I found him, but I don't know if he's the one that really put me onto this game, or if it was another channel that I was watching. Wanderbots? I can't remember. Because I know I'd watched it when this game first came out. I watched some person's video. I was like, don't really like it. But then I came back to it and watched it again. I was like, actually, this does look kind of fun. I don't know what when I first watched what I was looking at. I'm gonna say we want to pick him because he has fire. What is this guy? No. We got the fire. Fire. Let's look at mine. Definitely big. Still need 2 more fire. They're down at the bottom where it's increasing. I really don't understand because it's like the battle power. And there's a lot of times where it is objectively the wrong choice. I also need more speed. Well, I just need 1 more speed, but I need so many more graces. Let's get rid of her. Yeah, see that little purple scroll is there. Penetrating bolts, that's just 4 spike swords that go up the enemy's asses. He's good, exactly where he is. I gotta remember him, he has Soaring Blade. Soaring Blade is one of the great abilities, summoning abilities. Next to basically what she has, which is just Dazzling Bolt. Yeah, uh-huh. I think there's a lot of speed in here. But the guy was saying, so he's the only other master archer that I know of. I don't know of anybody else that's a master archer. Master Gunner. Master Gunner, which is better. I really don't want ice, but we'll go this way because it has a few more speed emblems. I'm so excited. The character that I've loved using the most, Wrong, I think is how it's pronounced. She's the girl with the, I don't know what that weapon's called. It's like a shuriken. It's like a bone thing. It's like 3-pronged. She chucks it. I know it has a name. It's not a chakra, I don't believe, but chakras are more circled, right? Anyway, let's take skill. But she, with her Transcendence, got just looking at it. I haven't used her. This is the first person I've used with Transcendence. But she gets the shoe emblem and Flower of War. Flower of War is kind of irrelevant, but shoe. I think a Wei would have made her absolutely broken, because I think Wei is probably the strongest emblem in the game. Probably. So having that emblem really, but I think Toyotomi is the strongest. I think there's just more characters, more wide. There's just more. Another crystal bead. It's insane. It's still one. Hey, we got the master turrets. I don't know what I was aiming for. Nope. Oh, I have to use one too. I guess we'll take skill. So take skill. Yeah. Karma Embers by 500. So when I first played this game, like when you're getting characters, when you're maybe if you're lucky if you get through a run. So what is it? The first time, I don't remember the first character. I think it was Konoichi. Was the first character I used, and I pretty effortlessly beat phase 1. I had no trouble with that. I got real lucky with the emblems I got, the summoning skills and all that. Like real lucky because I didn't even know what I was doing, even with the little knowledge I already had. What's that? I only got to like I can't even remember. Oh, Zhao Yu was the first character I picked. Anyways, tangent. When I first played, as I was unlocking all the characters, anytime I could get Karma Embers, I was always picking that. It's like picking that. Even if I don't beat the run, anything that gave me as much Karma Embers so I could unlock all the characters. And I would say, in my opinion, that should be your goal, is to unlock all, you know, maybe all characters of a certain faction first, but kind of have ease of use. But as it is right now, 500, absolutely worth it. We're gonna take summoning cooldown, and that should allow Sonata to be, or Sasuke to be summoned real quick. Look at that, only 13 seconds, 14 seconds. Then we gotta use his ability again. I think I might want to change him. I think. What's that? April showered. I thought it was a good one. How many people will know what that's from? It's so good. Oh, this guy's great. I mean, the more I'm, well, no, I guess this Transcendence is still, it's still good, because getting a his Musu gauge charge with every Sonata, which Ina is a Sonata. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. That should be a minimum 5. Yeah, 5, so 75% increase. Yeah, good skill. That'll boost his. I need one more fire, I believe. I need 2 more fire. Oh yeah. Okay, let's look. Well, he would give me a Shinobi because he's one of the newer ones. This guy, I really want this guy. Moto Chica. I think, in my opinion, which is not all that, you know, it's mine. I think he's the strongest allied unit. One could argue it's Yuhei-jin with his, not his unique tactic. I don't know. Well, his unique tactic, it's basically Dong Xiao's unique tactic, just with ice. But I think he's just the strongest. It's easier because you're definitely going to want in skill. Probably not, but anyways, but you're definitely going to want at least 5 speed. I think it's just easier to get online because to have 100% attack buff during an assemble is so good, especially for certain characters. Certain characters, don't get any type of attack bonus besides just the regular ones that everybody can get, you know, like increasing your vigor emblems and all that stuff. Hey, look, speaking of Euagen. Yeah, Euagen is... He's... The only reason I don't put Euagen higher is because you need more, like you have to find Zhang Liao. Finding 5 Brave Generals is not hard. Getting 3 Ice isn't difficult. Getting 3 Speed is not difficult. But Soaring Blade is obscene. But to get the most out of it, you also need Sao Pi. And then you need the other guys, Xiahou Dun. You get all that. That's why Wei is probably the strongest, because if you have any way of getting that online quicker, it's so brutal. It's so brutal. Him, what's the other guy? Guo Jia? And I'm gonna butcher these names. Zhao? I don't know, because it's Guojia. I have it written down a little. I hated using that guy, but he reduces cooldown for all Wei. Pretty positive he does. I don't know. I've only spent 120 hours on this game. Just 120. Who do I have? We're gonna reroll. Oh my gosh. Ooh, he's this guy. As an allied unit, he's whatever. I mean, his Transcendence is great, and that's gonna be a whole other thing. But him as a player, but he was amazing. I think I'm gonna pick. I'm definitely gonna pick you. We're not going to. I'm not gonna use him because we're not going ice. If you're going ice, you definitely want him on your team, like bar none. But if you're not going ice, ooh, fire. We're definitely taking fire. We're gonna waste. I say waste. It's not wasting it. We're gonna use the rest of our crystal beads on this one. Oh, this is about. That was still good. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's also kind of what I was ranking, or how I was trying to rank the Musu gauges. And I guess out of these, I'll take Bolt. Like, how good is the character's Muso based off of being like suboptimal? Like not having to line it up, just being able to just throw it out. How many kills can you get? Like right here, how many kills can you get? A pretty decent amount. That wasn't like completely optimal. Love seeing the little status effects on the enemy, like the burning. They have wind on them, which I think is disorient, and then they have bolt. So good. This guy was fun to use. I don't think there's going to be any master archers in here. Yeah, okay, it's kind of irrelevant. We're going to take wisdom. This girl. Her. She is right now my favorite unit. She was so good. And there was another, what's his name? Him. He was fun to use. But they both get buffed. They get the shoe emblem. Especially for him, absolutely, like, mwah. But he also gets buffed because of that one new girl. I don't even know her name. That boosts might characters. But he's gonna be really good. Between them, taking this one. That's online. Is her... I think I might. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put her in, but I think I'll sub her out. She does anyway have it is a D cruise, but we won't have her until I get 2 more bracelets. But I will waste my last... This one's probably more objectively a waste. But I'm definitely going to try. Now, I've noticed it. So, therefore, up until this new update, rerolling, there'd be times where I would reroll and you get the exact same 3 characters. It's like, I rerolled. Why am I getting the same 3 I already had? Or you just keep getting the same one. They have changed when you reroll. It's supposed to really, really reroll it. So yeah, we're gonna take him. I'm not gonna put him on my formation, but we're gonna get all those buffs. So she's now buff. Well, she won't. She's buffed in for her summoning skill. Technically, if I were to add him, Ming Hao, I imagine it would give her an attack buff when she does Dazzling Bullets. I don't know. Let's take the Wisdom. It's fairly long. Attack, you know what? Yeah, let's reduce my yeah, well, we're now dead. All right. Okay. Oh. You never do the one I want. You know, sometimes it takes forever. Come on, let me see it. It's so good. Where are all the enemies? The Amunis. But it's just really great that, what is it? Zurong? I feel like that's not the correct pronunciation. But Zurong is, oh, this was the guy I was talking about. Yeah, reduces wave summoning cooldown. He sucked to play as, but he's a good summon. Doesn't change anything. But since Zurong gets the Shu emblem with Transcendence, she now has a more reliable ability to increase her attack. She was already freaking broken without it, so I think I placed her in A rank. Either A or S, I can't remember. I think if I put her in A before, she's definitely S with Transcendence. I got Lateral Thinker. Any of these great? Nope. We'll just take Salsa. He has more emblems. Oh, hey, she's a master archer. He's a master archer. Interesting. Got 2 graces. I guess we go wind. Wow. 93, not bad. No, I wasn't even like completely surrounded either. Stormblade is so fun. I just always forget about it. I always forget to use it unless it's I don't have a 100% status infliction. Oh, that is stronger. Yeah, let's take this. There's no guarantee I get any more bracelets. To get Momiji online. And I already have all the fire. Oh, and look at that, we're already at the boss. And then I get do butter. Oh, hey, she's finally online. Though I'm not using her. Let's just Let's just go find the boss. I need one more Grace. I'm not gonna add her into my team. It's a dish. I mean, that's just a flat 55 attack buff. What is my attack? 140% is not terrible. Not all that great. Whoa! What? Oh! Yeah, you thought. Nut. Why are you gonna be so rude? Don't think so, Steven. Summon Exodia! Oh my god, look at that. Look at the bird. Look at it. Look at it. Ah, like a butter. It's always fun watching them slow down. The character model looks wonky as shit. Tear. Yeah! It's fun. Art of Concealment. So this is one of the elements, which is not too bad. Oh, what? Compass. What was Compass was something completely different. So this one, okay, Bronze Bird makes it much more likely, okay, for missions to occur. That's a buff, but also tears and karma have been increased by 300%, and it used to be 200%. So that increased by 100%. Well, I added 100%. This one, still always good. I know I feel like these were a debuff. It was a debuff taking these, but I could be wrong. Might be thinking of the, what is it, the Dake Ding vessel that does Musu charge, and then it has a negative. Oh, because, no, yeah, I think these had a negative because it increased, like, Musu charge gauge, or a symbol gauge. It took longer for, like, 5 phases. I think that's what these did, because the other ones make, like, trees never appear. The peach trees. But Compass, what was Compass before? It wasn't this. Increases selectable portals by 1 is amazing. Because it definitely didn't increase your rerolls by 10. This, I think, is what it was before. I think Compass was something to do with, like, if you didn't get hit, it increased. Or if you didn't get hit in that phase, you got more trees to select, more portals. Yeah, not more trees, but more portals to select from at the end of a phase. Alrighty. In the last region at an hour and 18 minutes. That was an yippee yapping. Could have already been here. Could have already been done. A run, I would imagine in like traversal level 1 and 2, maybe 3. It only take about like an hour. Especially for a character this strong. Yeah, definitely. I just wanted to check some of the characters out, and I see this guy has that new ability. Ah, so good. It's not noticeable too much, like on a run like this. Yep, see, now we got 4 to choose from. Ah, that's so fun. Well, I wonder what that gets buffed to. Now all I'm thinking is, ooh, what is that gonna get buffed? Ooh, Master Archer, yeah. That buffs her. Now my next goal is Grace. And going either or Flame or Wisdom will give me value. Let me see how many other... We are doing a flame build, and what's a flame build without this guy? What's over here? Hope he gets something. This dude was really cool to use. Oh, but his summon, oh my god, dazzling bullets, so strong. Hope these guys get like grace. They should have grace. He has grace. Oh, this guy. Oh, he's Master Archer. He's like a. I haven't used him as a character, but he does have a like a weird crossbow thing on his arm. I'm pretty positive that has a name, but I don't know what it is. Like the weapon itself. Ba 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 boom. I don't know. Like for one to get an S rank in Muso, you gotta be able to get up in the hundreds. And only being able to get up to 90 or so just seems so low. Let's go speed. I think he just gets S because of his strength. Is that a two-way? Or is that just two that lined up next to each other? Oh. Yeah, just being able to fly through the map like this, or just be mobile and then have a move that does a big, you know, wide effect. It's just always fun. I don't know. I keep kind of going back and forth when it comes to like rating, like giving a like what they're fine again. Like what I want to give like a rating and how I want to gauge her online. Should theoretically. She's buff. Yeah. That gives her. I don't think she gets. Yeah, no, she doesn't get buff. You can see that little arrow on the left shows who gets buffed by their ability. I think these guys get a boost. Oh, in 22 minutes. We got speed now. What are we up to? 227. I mean, if we got Moto Nari Mori, if we were to get him, it'd be really good. 30%, kind of irrelevant. Increases maximum health by 10%. Could offset that 5% we took. Or we could take this and have a revive. I don't think we're gonna need it. Or a chance at getting a revive. Rods! Hey, for the video. What's that called? It's like recording lock or whatever. Whee! Now let's see what this does. What the fuck? What the hell? You see that thing? It was massive. And I get hit. You stinkies. I'm gonna pick it just to pick the revive. I think I'm gonna have to use it at this rate. Anyways, back to the rating of movesets. Since I have the attention span of a goldfish. I feel like giving characters, like I want to give him an S, but like I'm only ever using one combo, which is his Hyper 5. I already have Endure. Let's take this. What is that? Oh, we got 50%. But it's like, I mean, it's a we got Motonori. You know what? For the of it, we're gonna have him. Who are we gonna take off? I think we have to. That one's so good. Can't take that one off. Don't want to take her off. Oh, even weaker. Definitely don't want to take him off. It theoretically says that he's weaker, but I love having the defense drop to keep her. I think objectively, I'm not using him to summon. I haven't been using Yukimura Sadada. Let's take him off. So 330%. I don't think I've ever had my attack percent that high. I could make it even higher too. Where is it? Shut up, get out of the way. It does objectively. Where is it? Well, what's another one called? Oh, it's up here. Technically, this one's quote unquote better. This one just gives different. What is it? 3 and 4 get a 60% attack, and 1 and 2 get a 30%. But if it gives a 7 attack, 7 more percent for every fire emblem, and we have 14. 428%. 428%. Look at that. This dude is a rack. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be a long ass video. I guess we go charm. Charm. It should not take you very long. I think I might just. Yeah, see, you're up to 1,000. Gotta kill 1,000 enemies. Doesn't do any time at all. We're gonna go wisdom. Oh god, I get distracted again. So, like when rating movesets, for somebody that's I think an S tier across the board on everything is mature. Yuki, Mora, Sonata. I think he's great. And it's because he has, I think, the strongest skill in the game, where every 6 levels he gets like 3 emblems. So in a run, that's an additional 5 emblems. It's random, but you get to pick between 3. But it's so I mean, objectively so strong. And usually in a run, you're gonna get about 5 to 6 levels. Or procs of that, I should say. Ooh, we got one of these. This one is one of them. Cheater wants to fight. Get caught. Dude, floats, floats, and floats all around. Ooh, man, he got deleted. He came back in seconds, and I filled his face up. I don't need any face. I mean, yeah, race. Oh my god, that many. Yeah, stay speed. I mean, that's 10% right there. That's straight up 10%. That's so much better. Okay, so objectively, these are like, you know, this one's probably the best one. We're gonna go Cauldron, because I don't have to fight anything. This is going on for a little long. An hour and 30, it's probably like an hour and 40 minutes. I think we're just gonna... maybe I shouldn't have taken him, or I should have taken him, got more out of it. Yeah. I was just kind of picking. Again, objectively not picking the right choices. I just want to get... I want to... Very, hardly ever a reason to pick the tree. Maybe when you're first going through, because it's a little harder. I don't think... Maybe we can find somebody. Wisdom? Oh, I'm totally forgetting that. I'm pretty sure... Fuck, what is this? I've already forgotten his name. Tobo Yawakawa? Tobo... Takakage. Tobo Yakawa. He is online, so technically, how many wisdoms do we get? Wisdom 12, so we got a 36 also on top of that. So technically, minus him, we're at 430 or 420. I can math. Ow, I ran right into that. Get out of here, boo boo. It's not even fair. It's objectively not even fair. He didn't even have a chance. Didn't even have a chance. Oh, what? Oh, this is new. Oh, yeah, this is one of the updates where I think after him, you're guaranteed a cauldron right before the big final battle. That's interesting. And then they moved it. They moved it over to the left because it used to be on there, or moved it to the right from the left. Which is why I stood in the middle, because it just defaulted to go to the next phase. So interesting. God, this is such a... Oh man. I did yippity yap for like 20 minutes. At the beginning anyways. So let's see if I can beat stage 1 Goma. I just feel like that's like a setup for one of the let go my balls? I don't know. I'm gonna... What the heck is... There we go. Sometimes it feels like when you break his barrier, I feel like his barrier, he should have recovered way quicker than he did. But see, look, we're level 29, and if I had actually done those other phases, we definitely would have been at level 30. Ran right into that. Oh, no, how fast it is. Ah. You know what? Let's end it with a bang. Hi. He didn't die. Don't you dare live. Would have been. Oh, that would have been hilarious. I eat my words. I thought he was gonna die in that. Again, we got like 9. Oh, we're on traversal level 2, so like 19,000. That's usually what I get on. Is it late? Oh, that's not bad. 19,000 traversal level 2. Could have had technically more if I had actually done those other phases. Ah. So good. It's not even that optimal. Kind of played like crap. Like the emblems we were able to get. I was able to get, you know, a build going. Technically, I guess I should have added Zhao Yu to the party. I don't think it would have really mattered. So we're definitely just gonna overwrite. I wish they would increase this so you could have more people. And also don't look at that. I did not legit get to the depths 47. That wasn't. I cheated. I cheated. I just wanted to see how far you could get and what the options were. And as recompense, I think that's the right word. As a twist to the knife, even though I cheated to get to level 47 or depths 47. I think I only stopped because I either had to go to work or I was bored of it. I forget what it's called. They were all crap. We're just going to this one. Collections. We got a unique weapon there. But what is Hey, my cumulative level. These things, records of sin. I think I get this one, or I got this one. Yeah, because this one's favorited, so maybe I got this one from it, which is why I have 20 rerolls. Or something. I don't know. So, oh, this was so much fun. He is phenomenal. I'm kind of interested to see how other characters play in Transcendence. I think I might record some other episodes. I'm kind of debating if I want to record my run through of like every single character and rank them at the end. I don't know. It'd be interesting, but I definitely want to. I don't know if I want to record all that, because that's. I mean, give or take, that's. I mean, 100. Well, now there's 4 more, so there's 119 characters. And that is a lot. I think I might do a run with Yun Shao, because I have beaten him with him, but I kind of want to see if I just do a run with him, a Transcendent Yun Shao, and see how well, one, if he's been buffed, because apparently some attack patterns have been buffed and all that stuff. I don't know if he's one of them. Maybe see him. Because objectively, I mean, you look at him, it sounds like he would be good on paper, but every single time I use him, he just... it just gets to a point where there's too many enemies on screen, and I can't... He doesn't have an encompassing attack to kind of... He doesn't have any crowd control. So building up his Muso is much harder. Yes, it's great. It's going to charge really good, especially if you have the Dake Ding vessel. Where is it? This one? Yeah, this one. So yeah, it makes peach trees stop appearing, which is good. I love that. I think that's one of the better things. Imperial Seals charges a symbol gauge by 30% when you take hits from enemies. Guarantees that danger zones will appear for 5%. That's interesting. That is completely different. I have to go through here and see what else has changed. 30%. Ooh, what's the abacus onto? What? Reduces it now by 30%. I think it used to be 20%, and now increases your Tears of Blood by 1,000 at the start of battle, and it used to be 500. This is going to be cracked for people like Goemon Ishikawa, for Hideyoshi Toyotomi, and who's the other one? Dong Zhao, because they all have well, maybe not Goemon, I don't think he has that ability. Maybe Transcendence, but the other two, Dong Zhao and then Hideyoshi, where they get a 5% attack buff for every 1,000 Tears of Blood. Fuck. That's really good. This video is already long enough. I'm just kind of going through, seeing what number. I'm still 30. Yeah, red hair is good, and so is Matsukaze. Very good. I've gotten it between not just having both of them, but just one or the other, and other things happening in a run where the summon skill, there is no cooldown. I could just use it, and then use it again, and then use it again, and then use it again. King Culture, so a simple charge. King Culture, makes it more likely for brightly shining crystal saplings to appear. Increases karma embers attained by 50%. So that's a buff. That top part is added. Causes an explosion that deals damage but reduces your maximum HP. maybe it reduced how much it did. Increases defense by 100%, which is good, and it now reduces evasion. This thing used to reduce your speed by 15%. So evasion distance is not as bad of a debuff as speed, as not having as much speed. Compass, which I think is now S tier. What the hell? Like, this should be like a guaranteed pick. That one's the same. What is this one? Okay, this one's good. Increases your health recovery by 50%, which is phenomenal. And then it replenishes 10% of your health when you activate a symbol. This one used to, I think, have a debuff where it reduced your maximum health by 30%? It reduced your maximum health. So now that's been buffed. None. This one just revives you one time, which is dope. I think I've looked at all of them. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. I wish this one got a little bit of a buff, but whatever. Well, that'll do it for this movie length premiere. But movie length video. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a good rest of your day, week, month, or year, depending on if you want to come back to this channel, especially since I like to take a lot of hiatuses. Toodles.